Hello guys and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. My name is Rabbidluigi and in this episode, doesn't matter what we did last episode, in this episode, we are going straight in here. I like this dungeon. This is the Lanayru mining facility in case you don't know. It's not my favourite dungeon in the game, but I love the concepts they play with in here. I mean, this whole region is not a cliche much. I mean, you know, desert's a cliche, I'll give you that one. Robots in a desert setting, and also fucking about with time in a desert setting, not really done before. It's done a couple of times, but I love this dungeon. Music, like the music as well. I just taken a moment to just bask in this. I love how it's just like it's a rundown mining facility. That's exactly what it is. It's got these weird, tiny spidery scorpion things. I think they're supposed to be like Goma things. I need my hook beetle. It's now a completely different name. It's a fucking hook beetle. It's incredible. So yeah, I need to hang on. just concentrate for a half second while I do this and get rid of you, and then I think I need to go again and make that thing come down or something. I think that's about right. It's been a while since I've recorded an episode, and indeed even longer since I've even thought about this dungeon. I remember doing like a, decent, like, not discussion, but explanation why this is good, and it is good because I can now do shortcuts or whatever. That's not a shortcut. It's a lever, which I can now use and pull down. There are a lot of different enemy types in this dungeon as well, and as you may have known if you saw the last episode, I can shield bash every single motherfucker in the land, so you can pretty much guess what I'm going to be spending most of my time in this dungeon doing, because okay, let's go with this. I knew shield bashing was good. I knew shield bashing was important in this game. I just didn't know how important. I mean, it's ridiculous. It seems like a sort of, like the meta strategy is just to use shield bashing on absolutely everything. I know there's a few bosses later on where you kind of have to do it in order to make anything happen. So it helps if you master it early. But I didn't know it was that good. I'm happy. I feel like I've learnt something really quite substantial. Now, this is important because I missed these guys out in the fucking forest temple. Okay, hang on. You know what I just said? Attack me again. Try it and see what happens. Oh my god, I didn't quite make that work. And do it again, and then that way. Oh, this makes it much easier to fight these enemies because I forget what they're called, but they're a little bit irritating because oh, that was bad. Wii motion, be my friend, please. Attack me again. Go on, try it again. I could just do that. Oh, there we go. See? How did that happen? Oh, that was fantastic. Yeah, they move their head in a variety of different directions. You are just annoying. There is a thing that Fee will do. I can just farm loads of jelly blobs on these guys, can't I? Because there are loads of them in this dungeon. Fee will, if you ask her about the fucking... I need to get up here. I need to remember what I need to do. If you ask her about an enemy, she will tell you how many of them you've killed. And I remember asking her about these guys. Am I doing this? What do I need to... Do I just need to get up here? I might just need to get up here. Yeah, Fee will ask you... Not ask you. If you ask Fee, rather, about an enemy, she will also tell you how many of them you've killed. And I remember once asking her about the weird, stupid spider things we were just fighting a couple of, and she said like 50 or something. You will find so many of them. I mean, some enemies in this game are quite not rare, but only show up at certain times and when they want to, but they show up whenever just everywhere, especially in this dungeon, like absolutely fucking everywhere. Now, I remember, I think it was this room. Oh dear, I think I remember in this room, it was slightly confusing what I have to do, but that's okay, because, I'm feeling confident. I've been playing funky games, in my free time. I've been playing a fuckload. I mean, a fuckload. I didn't play it much to begin with. I just beat the game and then moved on. I've been playing a lot of Undertale, and if you want to know one thing about Undertale, it's that you need to play it. Holy shit. Like, I don't even care who you are and what kind of games you like. You need to play Undertale. Just do it. It's kind of cheap. It's kind of short. It's kind of simple, but you're going to fucking love it. It's a beautiful game. Anyway, we're playing this game, which is a little bit longer, a little bit more expensive, and a little bit not as good, but that's fine. It's absolutely fine, because, I'm here now. I'm going to finish it. You're gonna be here when I finish it, and we're going to have a wonderful time together in the however many episodes it's going to be. We've got a key. I think I remember where that goes. Maybe. I'm glad I don't actually have like a little screen where, hey, you got a key, let me add it to your key screen. I'm glad that's not a thing. really am. Because at least keys are nice and quick. You find a key, you grab a key. Also, fun fact, while we just do this, when I was in this room, the first time I played it and didn't know what to do, I tried jumping down there, thinking it might do something. No, it doesn't. It's absolutely no point in going down there. There's literally nothing. It's like a little indent. Nothing doing. No point. No point doing it. Anyway, I think I remember what I'm supposed to be doing. It's a little bit of a confusing dungeon at times, but I like the confusing dungeons. I like the ones which aren't quite as linear as, you know, oh, just go through this room, do this thing, go for another room, fight this thing, just keep going. You have to backtrack a little, you gotta remember where the locked doors are. I like that. My favourite dungeon is the Stone Tower Temple Majora's Mask, and it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's similar, but it's the same kind of concept that, you know, you gotta think about what you're doing, gotta try not to be blown up by like fucking pufferfish. I don't know why. Go over there. Blow up on the wall. Blow up on the wall. You just, okay, stay there. Over there. No. Can I shield bash those guys? I want to shield bash everything. You know I do. I've explained it before. I'll explain it in great detail. Where am I going now? Not that way. I need to find, can I do this now, or have I got to unlock something? I've got to unlock something. Gotta go. Is there a bomby thing I can, maybe? Yeah, okay, hang on. Bits and pieces at a time, remembering what you can do in a room at that moment in time when you first get in the room. I know what this room turns into, and I'm sure everyone who's played this game knows what this room is going to look like in a second, but I've just got to do this first, I think. Yeah, I'm doing this right. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. This is supposed to be kind of like a walkthrough. Kind of like a walkthrough. The first ever walkthrough I've done on this channel where I actually say, yeah, I'm kind of maybe using the absolute strategy to do this kind of well, and maybe I'm not. Ah, no, these guys can't hurt you, so that's a good thing. I'm also trying to, you know, if this is a walkthrough, which I'm kind of trying to make it kind of sort of, I'm trying to inject a bit of fun to it, because something I notice every time I get stuck on a game and I go looking for a walkthrough, it's very dry. Anyone who does an actual, like, really physical, not physical, but like a really informative walkthrough of a game, they say, this is this, you have to do this, then this happens, and then you have to do this. We hit that, and the whole room changes into modern times. Oh, that's gonna be it's not modern times. It's actually past times. But that is, don't even care. I know I can shield bash these guys. Let me show you me shield. Can you? Okay, you're not gonna turn around. I don't even care. Turn around now. Turn around now. No, it's not gonna work. A stab is the forward one. Stab is the hardest of the motion control things to pull off. Someone explain that to me, and I can someone explain that to me, and I completely understand, because it's an awkward motion. Every time you do it, you might just sort of like go from a direction to do it. It's a little bit more complicated than it perhaps needed to be, but you know, it works most of the time. Not really, but it works some of the time, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters to me. I need to not go over here quite yet. Just run, Link. Do it. Do it for your family. This is like a 400-meter race. The 400-meter race is the hardest of the distance. It's actually 400 meters. It's technically a sprint, which is why it's the hardest, because it is the longest sprint, and you get a lot of lactic acid in places you don't want to get lactic acid, and then you feel really fucking tired at the end of it. So 400 meters, you know, painful race. Stab, yeah! I'm gonna get really good at stabbing those guys by the end of this Let's Play. Or just the end of this dungeon. I don't really mind. I don't go through here yet, that's good. Do I do that? I might have to do that thing over there. Maybe I skipped a bit. I can look how quickly I can run on a conveyor belt. Fantastic. It reminds me of Super Mario Maker, and people using conveyor belts in all their fucking levels. You know, conveyor belts are fun. There you go, I forgot that. I apologize. This is going to give me some stupid rupees or something. I need to, okay. I don't want to go, I don't want to be hit by the scrap metal or go into the electric barrier of death. Because, you know, you go into the electric barrier of death, you're not going to have a fun time. Whoever named it that wasn't having, well, they were having a fun time naming that, but, you know, it's not a good thing. I need to just, okay, I can just go here. What am I doing? I don't even know. How are we doing, guys? I'm having a good day. It's really grim and dark. I'm recording this kind of, not late afternoon. Well, yeah, kind of late afternoon. And the sky has got dark. It's mid-October. Summer is dead and gone and buried. Autumn's coming back in full force. Winter's around the corner. It's kind of cold. I now have a heater. Whoa, no! I now have a heater. Okay. I now have a heater in my office shed thing. Can I just, come on, keep going. There we go. I have a heater. for when it does get kind of cold and I have no clothes to put on because they're somewhere else and I can't be bothered to get them. I have a heater for those special kind of moments. Okay, we're gonna have to go uphill. Can we go uphill on a conveyor belt? This is becoming like inclined treadmill. Oh, we're actually faster going uphill. What the hell? I don't know how that worked. I don't even care. We're opening this gate. You know, it's interesting themes. As you can see by that door, this changing of the temple thing, the idea, the theme of the temple, we are now in the past for just this room, because outside of the doors we're about to go to, just calmly go down the conveyor belt. Fantastic. As you can see, we go through here, we go through the little blue barrier, and then we're back to the future. We're back to the future, okay? That's exactly what that film was about. Back, you know, the name mining facility. Okay. Yes, whatever. I need to... this is where we get the dungeon item. This is where we get the dungeon item, which is interesting. There's no mini-boss involved, which is... Oh, maybe you are the mini-boss. Go over there. No. Go over there. What the fuck was that? Oh, can I bomb this without one of those guys? It fell on the floor. Okay, that's not pleasant. We'll go a different way around. I think those... the pufferfish, the blowfish, they all respawn eventually, but I've got to sort of angle them. Can you come over here? Come up. You need to come slightly this way. The blank stare. Oh, reminds me of something from SpongeBob. Get out of there. Fantastic. Why does it remind me of something from SpongeBob? Not sure why. He's back. I may need that. Or maybe I need to go this way. It's like a maze, but such a weird maze. Such an awkward maze. Is it back now? That's what that sounded like. You need to come this way a bit more. I'm directing blowfish, pufferfish. Is there a difference in the name? Someone who's had one or knows more about blowfish and pufferfish, explain, please. It'd be very nice. I'm gonna, there you go. Just stay there, and I can, yes, I am manipulating the enemies to my selfish desires or something. I'm using the enemies as a means of progressing through the level, which is a special type of game design. It has a word, and I can't remember what it is. It's I didn't even think it has a word, but I'm gonna say it does and go get this. Because, was that our mini-boss? Is that what they're trying to say? We get maybe one of the weirder items in Zelda, the Gust Bellows, ancient mystical, endless gust of wind. You feel the controls are out of alignment, you can press some buttons and break the fourth wall by... I kind of like the Gust Bellows. They're a bit stupid. They're a weird item to have in a Zelda game. It's like it's a bellows. You can blow things and make things disappear. I'm sure that will be used in many, many different things, and none of it will feel forced in any way, shape, or form. Not one of the best items in the game. At least it works. There's an item which comes later. I can also do this to these little light baby fucking stupid. I can also shoot. Can I? No, I'm slightly out of range. I don't think I need anything in here, but I'm gonna go down and get this chest because I feel like it. You're like baby Gomas or something. You don't do any damage. I don't think they do any damage, but I felt like that did damage. I don't know. This is something important. It's not really important. Goddess Plume. The goddess is a legendary treasure few will ever behold. Someone actually listed the amount of treasures I need to get all the upgrades in the game. The Goddess Plume, I didn't see that coming. Why didn't I see that coming? Yeah, the Goddess Plume is one of the rarer treasures in the game, as you can see by the fact that it occupies the bottom row. I can just go up here. What the fuck am I doing? And I think it's one of those where nothing actually naturally drops it. So, you know, good luck trying to find lots of those, basically. I can do this. This is what I was... No. Go that way. There we go. Fantastic. We're using wind to our advantage. This is not the Temple of the Winds. It's a temple of sand. It's a sand temple. Or a technology temple. I'm not sure. Or a water temple. Because it's got pufferfish in it or something. What is the theme of this temple? All the other ones you can, like, really clearly define as one or the other. No. How many of these have I killed so far? Someone do a count. Someone do a count and I'll love you greatly if you can tell me how many of these I've killed so far in this episode. You can do one for the temple if you like, but you know, I need to know because I feel like I've lowered their population substantially in the last 14 minutes or so. I don't know. I feel like spider side. They're not really spiders, they're like baby scorpions or something like that. I'm sure that's not foreshadowing anything at all. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. We can push this down. Or no, hang on. We can push it sideways, not push it down. There's a ladder in the way. I'm sure that's, you know, that's useful. That is very useful. Ah, there's a lot of saliva in my mouth. Would you like to know more about that? I have a hotline. No, that's, yeah, whatever. Where are we going now? There's not spiders. The other things. The bats are scary. No, bats are fine. Geese are annoying. You know, I'm not trying to play that one up. Of all the things they changed when all the things that were modified from 2D to 3D gaming, bats, geese. No. It's one of those things where if you play a 3D Zelda game first and go back to the 2D games, you notice the fact that there are bats in the game, but you also notice how not very annoying they are by comparison. That makes that go down. We need to do that, but we need a giant ass block to press it down. And we're going to do that right now. Don't give me the cutscene every time I do the thing. You know, I know what I'm doing. I can blow pots around. You can see one is slightly not where it should be. You know, the gust bellows, I kind of like it. It's, there are better items in the game. There are ones which work better. There are ones which work worse, and we'll get to them as well. Yes, I know what that switch does. That's the third time we've played that cutscene. It's been slightly different, but I know what it does. I know what pressing switches does in Zelda games. It does something. You can show me once. Maybe if I exit the room, you can then think about showing it to me again or something. You need to go over there for a second. You need to go over there for a second. Enjoy the sand, sink in the sand. That's what happens when I go in the sand. I just like, am I too heavy? Am I too human? Oh, hang on. Am I too human or something? Just no. Notice how they don't actually take any damage. They just get pushed everywhere. Is that what happens when you, like, puff up? When you have explosives in you? I don't even know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I need to go this way. This is, from what I remember, the only room in the temple, which I think confused me when I first... Oh, no. Not the only one which confused me, but the one which confused me the most when I first played it, because it's quite open. You can't really see from here, but when we get there, when we move this asshole out the way, it's like I've got a giant... I feel like a Ghostbuster. I think that's what that... I don't know. It's Ghostbuster, but in reverse. I can blow away ghosts rather than suck them up, which would not be a very wise tactic in that film, because you'd never get anything done. Go over there. I'm not interested. It is funny, though. Get out of here. Get over. I could be a Ghostbuster. I am the reverse Ghostbuster. There we go. So this room suddenly becomes very different in the past. Things drop down. You have, like, sentry turrets, or not turrets, but like sentry drones or something. And then we have more puzzles with wind. Yeah, this isn't bad. I do prefer this dungeon. Okay, I prefer this dungeon when it becomes the past, but I prefer the music when it's in the future, when it's all dystopian and things have gone wrong clearly in the ancient robot society, where the mining facility is ruined or something. It is ruins basically. And also, actually, no, that makes sense, because we brought the Lanayru mining facility out from the ground, which is why there's so much sand in it, because it was underground, in the sand. Okay, that, you know, I understand that. That's good. That's fine. Give me money. I need more money. I need way more money if I'm going to get anything done when I go back to Skyloft. I need to buy so many things. I got so many people to impress with all my fancy things. Yeah, okay, can I just leap to this? No, I'm so close. Again, no fall damage, which is absolutely fine by me, because I would take a lot of fall damage if I, you know... You become less cautious and more kind of gung-ho with how you go towards... gaps and leaps. I wouldn't say you don't care, but you think, you know what, I think I can make that. I'm going to attempt to make that. And you become a bit more adventurous and a bit more creative. Maybe not creative, but you lose your inhibitions. That's a hard word to say in the middle of a sentence when you're saying other words. Go back that way. I remember. Do I need to go? There's a thing in the way. Yeah, okay, I gotta do that. I'm gonna go the long way around. That's fine by me. I get to fight some interesting enemies. This one here is I would classify this as an interesting enemy. I mean, Zelda generally, as a series, doesn't do much like modern stuff. Not really. Get out. No. Try it again. See where it gets you. Try it again. See where it gets you. What is this? Where you're bringing out your drones. You're bringing out... The drone is bringing out its own drones. That's weird. No. How about this? No, I need the other one. No. What you gonna do now? What now, weird drone thing? No. Try again later. Or not. You're going to explode into rupees, and most of them are going to fall on the ground because you float above the ground. Well, not above the ground. Into the pit. You float above pits, and I lose all my money that way. It's very tragic. I can't quite see why this is a... I think it's, you know, it's making it move, so I guess that's a thing. There we go. Fantastic. I could have got that chest the other way, but I don't know why. I could have made that much quicker, and indeed much easier on myself, but I chose not to. I chose the high road, and I'm going to stick with it, okay? I need to... yeah. We're coming up on time, but I'm going to try and get to the next save point, and then just, you know, see what I can do from there. Oh, no. And then stab. Use for stab. Use for almighty stab. I'm going to get good at the stab. I know I need to use it at least a couple of times in this game, but I'm going to get good at it. You're going to be so proud in the later parts of the game where it's kind of an important thing to do, and you're going to say, yeah, that was the practice. This is the practice. There's two of you guys. You've locked the door. I can't save at the moment. That is tragic. No. I need my shield out. Can you, like, go a direction or something? Go a direction. Do a thing. Get back here and talk to me. Talk to me. Address me as the challenger. Oh, I didn't even notice it was in direction. Oh dear, go do a thing. That's a thing. How did that not work? Am I going to be even closer? I can be even closer. Okay. No, I'm screwing it up. I should shield bash more often. I'm going to shield bash all the fucking time. And that was a horizontal strike. It so was. I swear to God. Now. And then, yes, there we go. I need to cough. Oh dear, I took damage for that because I didn't pause it in time. That's slightly annoying. Get back here. Don't you just ignore me. I'm here to fight you. Please fight me back. No. Oh, the shield bash is so good. I have underestimated the shield bash. Something really chronic. Why do you close the doors behind me? I want to end the episode off. Can I do this really quickly and go find a save point or something? But then I'm going to make it into the modern... What to do? I'm going to make it into the modern time! Or the past time. I don't know. This has been Rabbidluigi. This has been Let's Play Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. And in the next episode, I'm going to sort out whatever the fuck's going on in this room. You're in my way, and you're made of wood. Or you look like you're made of wood. I don't think he actually is, but it looks like he's made of wood. We're going to sort this out and do some other things. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.